Hi, welcome back to Game On. I'm sat here with Jay, and he's got 3 days early, didn't you? Super Mario Maker.
Yes, I did.
Brilliant. Right, I'm excited to see what it's all about. So take me through it.
Okay, right. What are we doing? Playing or creating?
Let's play first.
Play. Right. Comes with 60 Mario levels built in.
Nice.
To showcase all of the courses. Every time you unlock a certain number of levels, you get more things to play with. I'll come back to that later. 2 options: Course World, which will take you to the Course World, surprisingly enough, where you will be able to look at what other people have uploaded, the star ranked courses.
So it's
the most
user-created content, this one.
This is all user-generated content. If you're looking for Nintendo's Magic special made levels, then you might be a bit disappointed. There is, like I say, only 60 levels that have been made by Nintendo that come with this, and they aren't the greatest Nintendo levels you've ever played.
Really?
But they're fun, but they're not the greatest ones.
Okay.
Lots of different searches you can do globally, regionally, of all time, this week, this month. Number of stars, you've got the featured options.
Right. So users can star their favourite courses.
Exactly,
and
yeah.
then you can filter to find the most popular courses.
Exactly. It hasn't been out too long. I had one weekend, really. I'll be honest, a lot of the content that's available at the moment is pretty trashy. Right. But that's not saying that I could do any better, I hasten to add. But yeah, it is. There's some of the cream is starting to float to the top now, should I say. I think is the nicest way of saying it. Up and coming, I don't know what that means in terms of, if you upload a level yourself and it doesn't immediately appear on that, I don't really understand how that works. There's also a very Nintendo way of searching for things. If you want to share a level with me, all you would have to do is simply put in 16 digits of code, and then I'll be able to play your thingy.
Nintendo.
But that's Nintendo. That's the way they do it. They like to be as irritating as possible. So yeah, that's the courses that you can search for that people have made.
Do you think Little Big Planet was a fan of like how the users created levels that you didn't deem were possible? Is that kind of?
There's nothing
too early to tell.
There's not going to be any game breaking that it's not based around physics. Whereas I think the physics that were involved in Little Big Planet played a big part in it. This is Mario physics. That's it. What you see is what you get. However, there has been some great examples which I'll come to later of people doing different things. Okay. Also in the play option, as I mentioned, there's also a cat's hand that is my hand on the screen wherever I press on here. A cat hand. No idea why, but that happens. Okay. So yeah, to play. There you go, look. So to play on here also, you've got the, play. Okay, the 10 Mario challenge. Basically, you've got 10 lives, and you've got to get to there is 8 of these to do, and then you've unlocked all of the did I say 60 levels? There's 80 levels, I think, because there's 8 of these. But anyway, that's so
this comes with it, and this is how you unlock your content.
It's how you unlock some of the content. What this unlocks, once you've done all the way through on this, it unlocks the 4 Nintendo World Champion levels that they played in the championship, which are great. I have actually done that, so we can test you on that later. But that's what you do. You're given a level. I won't go into it because there's no real point on that one. But yeah, it's great. The real meat of the whole game really comes from the creating of courses. Right. I didn't think I would be as into it as I actually am. It is great. Just to quickly show you, in the crate, automatically that becomes, so you've got your Mario there, you've got on the top of your screen here, you've got the list of all the options that you can use. There is lots of other ones that I've unlocked as well. So they're all the individual items that you can use. And basically what you do is you literally drag what you want onto the screen.
Using your stylus.
And
show that camera, the stylus.
So you're dropping coins directly onto. There's also some things that you can do where you can shake certain enemies to make them different. And also you can, maybe if I was to put a Goomba down here, mushroom on here makes him a big one.
Fantastic. So you didn't think you'd be into this, but you found it better than
it's a lot more fun than you think, and you find yourself planning things in your head, levels that you want to make, and also you can switch between the styles as well. So you've got Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 3, Mario World, and Super Mario Wii. Instantly goes between them, and you can. Everything changes in between. Also, the actual the levels all change, and the look of the guys all change.
That is amazing.
You can also set once you've unlocked it, you can set auto scroll to slow, not as slow and very, very quick. You can also change the time limit yourself if you so desired. Also, you can add sound effects to certain things that happen. So if you wanted something to happen when you jumped on him, and you can place Mario where you want him to and actually start playing the level, and you literally jump straight in.
Oh, that is really slick, isn't it?
It really is, and then you can just go straight back to create, and you can actually see where you can turn this on and off as well. This is Mario's progression, which is really good if you're trying to get a difficult platform. You can actually see. Another great feature of this as well is any of the levels that people have put up there for you to beat, you can actually download them yourself very easily, and either amend them yourself or practice yourself using these sort of gimmicks that you've got. You can also record sound effects as well. Hello, hello, hello. Great example there, and then you can attach that sound effect to certain things that happen. So if I attach that sound effect to that coin and then go straight up, oh, that was annoying, wasn't it? And then play that as soon as I get that coin, he says stumbling. You can, yeah. So
there's plenty of opportunity to leave rude messages, isn't there?
Yeah,
Can you upload those? Yeah.
I've not tried myself. I don't imagine that it's that difficult to do. But obviously, Nintendo being Nintendo, I think they've got like a drawn penis bot that scans everything for drawn penises at all times. But yeah, I don't imagine that.
Do they have a drawn penis?
I've not come across many. I've had somebody telling one of the creators that they should kill themselves because of a particular jump, which is obviously serious business to somebody that I've seen, but then I couldn't see it again, so it was obviously taken down pretty quickly. But yeah, there is room for abuse, a bit like in everything, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's easy ways of undoing your last thing that you did. You can copy and paste bits of levels. It's a really powerful tool, to be fair, and there's lots of different. You've obviously got your.
Can you see it? Can you like zoom out then to see the whole level, or?
Well, can you see the S and the G at the bottom? If you can go to that and you can actually drag the goalposts out. I don't know why I can't on this particular one. I think I must be on the particularly weird level. I don't know why it's not letting me. Yeah, but you can drag.
Right, but you can't zoom out to see the whole level on the screen at once in like.
No, but that is how it's presented in the actual courses. If you go to the course world, right. There's a level that I made on here, just sort of my first attempt, which was, I don't know if it's worth mentioning or not, but I don't actually know where it is, but course bot. Yeah, and you upload it. I thought, my level was quite good. I wanted to do something a little bit different. Let's jump at your own risk, which I've uploaded. Very simple, really. Basically, just making you not want to jump straight away. This is the level. If you get that, which you're obliged to, it turns you big. You can't go any further. Okay, so you've got to go up here, and you've actually got to lose Big Mario to be able to get onto it. There's little. Every time you jump on one of these, you'll get another spiny coming out, which will eventually make his way over. So there's a one up there that you can use. It's just to get people to think outside the box. People will probably play this and think it's broken because it is quite difficult, and every time you jump onto onto one of these, you'll get another spiny coming out. So you've got to keep backtracking your way down to make sure you can get away from them. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. You can have an awful lot of fun with it. You can take it as seriously as you want to. I'm really impressed with it, to be fair. Really, really impressed with it.
How many people have played your level then?
About 70 odd, I think. So if all of the viewers of Game On watch it, then we could be nearly up to triple figures by the end of the year. But yeah, no, it's reassuring, and every time you log in as well, it will tell you how many people have played your course, whether people have starred it, whether someone's left you a message, which is great. I kind of like that.
Can we see some of the courses that you get with the game then?
You can, yeah. Let me show you a couple which have been uploaded by people first, just to show you the ingenuity that is available. There's this one here which I absolutely loved. This was available day one for me, which was 2 days earlier than release, by a girl called Molly in the UK. Whoever you are, Molly, this is genius, absolutely genius. Basically, it's called Don't Touch the Shrooms. The idea of the whole game is not to touch any mushrooms. As soon as you touch a mushroom, you can't complete the level. Okay, it's a beautifully thought outside the box level. I'm probably going to fail, and if you're not paying attention, there is a mushroom that falls straight down on you. Oh. So yeah, you've literally, every single one of these contains more mushrooms. There's a constant stream of mushrooms coming, and the idea is once all those have gone down there, shit, excuse my French, yeah, you can get down here. Like I say, if you get a mushroom, there's no way you'll be able to move any closer because it's already big. And I can't remember how you do that, but I think you can make that jump, and yeah, it's very interesting, interesting ways. There's also a guy who's uploaded one. The biggest problem I would say with this is that the fact that there is very little social way of doing it. There's no, hey, look at my level. It's everyone uploads their level, and you've got to wade through the crap. If you use it in conjunction with, like there's a subreddit on Reddit called Mario Maker, where people are actually encouraging people to, you know, star the levels that they think are ingenuity. Oh, I don't know, but yeah, basically,
ingenious.
yeah, and having little competitions saying let's make a level where, you know, like this one for example, where it's basically basketball. You've got to pick a P-block up and throw it into like a basket that's been made, and it's really clever ways that people use it. Again, it's still the same physics though, so it's not going to be any different to any Mario game that you've played.
Right.
It's not like Little Big Planet where, you know, if you swing extra hard on a certain thing, you can do it. But I've not actually played this myself, but apparently if you get a bomb and then throw it in there to get the P-block, then you can move on to another part of the, oh no, sorry, yeah, if you get the P-block, you can get through the door. So you've got to make 5 baskets, he says, as he struggles to get through the door, and the next level. And then, you know, you can add Bowser to the mix and all the sort of craziness as well. So it's,
yeah, I'm sure as time goes on and ideas seem thin on the ground, then lateral thinking will create stuff that you couldn't have dreamt of.
oh,
you know?
without a doubt.
That's what happened with Little Big Planet anyway. Yeah, so take me through some of the content that actually comes with the game then, Jay.
Okay, sure, no problem at all. Like I said, this is a small portion of the game, what actually comes with it. Not many people buy this for a new new Mario game, but so yeah, basically you've got 10 lives to get through one set of these little Mario worlds, and this is what comes with it. We can't skip this. I'm not totally being slow. It's what's one of those Nintendo ways. So there we go. This is the first one. Pipeline to the other side. Obviously, this is all stuff that you can make in the game as well. So.
So are they like traditional levels then?
Yeah, some of them are traditional. Like I said, there's different styles of playing.
And do you earn content for finishing?
Yes, you will do, yeah.
So the content you earn is different building blocks for the maker.
The building blocks of that is, they originally said that it was going to be working over 9 days, where every day you got to log in for 5 minutes to unlock more content. But they scrapped that on release and released a patch for it, whereby you had to play every so often, every so many blocks that you put down, it would unlock some more content. But it's very, very strange, very Nintendo way of doing things. You're not entirely sure what you should be doing to be able to get anything, but you got it eventually. It took me a few days to get all the content still, but you know, the thinking behind it is so not to overwhelm people with what all the different blocks.
It kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
kind of. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks very much, Jay. So now Jay's going to he's going to make us a level and talk us through the process of making the level. So have a look and see what you think.
Okay, so just very quickly making a very basic level here, not a lot of thought going into it. Obviously choose a style and then you can just go along and place your blocks down, little secrets, hide things inside blocks, lots of different enemies that you can have, moving platforms about. It's always good to keep playing it through as you're doing little sections just to see if there's any things there, like with Yoshi wouldn't have been able to fit down there, so we've removed him. Yeah, just have a good old bounce around, make sure everything's where you want it. You can't physically upload a level until it can be completed. So as you can see there, I'm just quickly replaying my levels, making sure everything's where I want them, resizing little bits of platform to be able to get up and down onto, adding a few little enemies there to avoid. Yeah, it's just really, really simple. There's a quick run through there, just making sure there's no gaps that are easy to fall down. Just keep tweaking things as you go. Very, very user-friendly. Nice little coin arrow going downwards just to show you where you're going. So just quickly running through the level now just to check everything plays all right. I'm not using every element that I've put in there, but as you can see, lots of different things put in there just to show you. Well, it's not necessarily the way I would design my level, but there we go. Flowers and power-ups flying all over everywhere. Everything seems to work. He doesn't need to fall off the screen or anything like that. And making sure that he can get up there with his spring, take out that little dude, coins pointing to where he needs to go to, and through the finish line for a 1-up. Excellent.
All right, well, thank you very much, Jay. That was an excellent little preview of Super Mario Maker. So does it come highly recommended?
Definitely, yeah. I'm really enjoying it. A lot more fun than you might think you're going to get out of it, yes.
Oh, great stuff. All right. Well, thanks for joining in, guys. Please post links to your levels. We'd love to see them. And remember to subscribe.
Yeah, and like, share, all that business.
Be back soon.
Detroit.